that I've been reluctant to start making videos because I think it's because I don't watch them, or I'm reluctant to watch them, and Instagram's a fucking pain in the ass sometimes. But I'm seeing this storm of misinformation and um, misplaced intentions to retain sovereignty of our own bodies and have the right to make our own choices. And on the face of it, these are fantastic things. These are, in fact, exactly what critical thinking is. Don't just accept the narrative. Don't just accept the script. Don't just do whatever you're told. Obviously, question things. And the fact that we end up now mistrusting government, mistrusting institutions, mistrusting experts, mistrusting news journalism. All of these things that we mistrust is good reasons for us mistrusting them. The challenge is we think that our knee-jerk reaction on the back of that is therefore there's no value to them, or they've done this one set of things wrong, or they've covered themselves in shame in a certain way, therefore there's absolutely no utility to them whatsoever. So let's say, for example, there was a serious pandemic, like a serious viral outbreak, and the math was stacking up a little bit differently. Would we be okay then for a government to distribute medicine? And if in that case it was actually a dangerous disease, more dangerous than COVID, and the vaccination maybe had some side effects, but was definitely less dangerous than the disease that it was seeking to inoculate or vaccinate for. And then still some people didn't want to take it or refused to wear masks. What would we think then? Would we still want to advocate for their sovereignty in being able to choose for themselves? Would we still say that all governments, all politicians are corrupt, or all scientists are paid? Therefore, you can't trust anything that they say. Where is this line that we would draw? And I don't know who's to know all the facts, but we do know the facts that exist currently. And when I start hearing people say things like, "Oh, let's celebrate! Finally, we're sticking it to the man, and we're not." Who needs critical thinking anyway? I mean, critical thinking is what got us here in the first place. Poorly applied critical thinking is what got us here in the first place. People trying to tell lies for what they thought were good reasons, and then ending up making fools of themselves and not being able to wear that is what got us here in the first place. Governments and institutions and experts making mistakes and then not retracting that in a quality way. People hearing experts make mistakes and then having to retract them and then jumping to conclusions as to what that meant is what got us here in the first place. An inability to understand statistics is what got us here in the first place. People being prepared to take statistics and skew them either out of ignorance and stupidity and meaning well, or because they're fucking assholes and they enjoy having a platform, is what got us here in the first place. Human nature is what got us here in the first place. Blaming critical thinking for harm done, for poorly applied critical thinking, is like blaming a chicken that you just ate for a shortage of eggs.